Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Lori Brothers here to do some yoga live today. And whether you're catching this live or on the replay, remember that when you go with the flow in the body, you're able to go with the flow in life. And when you're able to meet those tight places in the body, you meet those tight places better in life. So that's what we're doing here today. We're doing a variation of yoga for anyone who doesn't have a need or want to be up and down off the floor and still wants a good yoga practice that can make a difference in how you're feeling. So, welcome to everyone. I'm so happy that you're here and looking forward to this time together. I will remind you to make sure that your chair is stable, that as we're doing our chair yoga, especially some of our standing work, that you make sure that you have a chair that is secured by the wall or by a table that you have the back up against so that you are sure to take care of yourself. All right, so we're ready to get started. Let's go to our chair and we'll begin. So make sure that you have a secure sense of sitting. Sit toward the edge of your chair. That way, you know that you are training your back muscles to be strong to hold you up. So that is one of our main focuses, is creating strength in the body and really healthy patterns. And those healthy patterns come from how we are conscious and aware. Body awareness creates better patterns. So we're going to start that today with just a little bit of setting intention before we start. So just bring palms to rest down on your thighs, and I'm just going to lead you to a gentle inward uh, focus with some breathing practice. So breathing practice helps us to develop body awareness because we become more aware when we come into the present moment. So let's start with that gentle inward focus. Close the eyes or look down toward the floor just to take that external focus away for a moment and center inward. And then we're going to just start with breath awareness. So just feeling the breath as it moves in through the nostrils. That sense of touch that is just on the inside of the nostrils becomes radar. It becomes a very important tool to allow you to come into any moment where you're more aware. And so by feeling the breath with that sense of touch inside the nostrils, breathe in. There's even a very subtle friction as that breath moves into the nostrils across the skin. And that same breath, perhaps a little warmer, just a subtle variation in temperature that you might begin to notice as you become much more heightened in your awareness of being present with the breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Now, if you have anxiety or if you've been having a busy day until you got to this point, it may take a little more than just feeling the breath to shift your awareness into feeling the body, feeling your own experience. So, what we're going to do is continue feeling at that entrance point of the nostrils inside the nose. But then we're going to intend to draw ourselves inward on the in breath. So you actually, as you breathe in, intend to go to that space inside of you where you meet yourself. The in breath is going inward. Now, in the exhale, we're going to clear the space inside. So breathe out, releasing anything you no longer need. Any busyness, negativity, turbulence, static can all be exhaled. That makes room for each next breath in. So breathe in, going inward, and on the exhale, make more room. And then notice if you can feel that sense of more spaciousness, more room on the next inhale. And then emptying it all out, in and out through the nostrils. This clearing and this inward focus is how you begin any worthwhile meeting of yourself. Take the time to develop a sense of presence. And then just set your intentions to become stronger, more flexible, more grounded, more peaceful and calm, so that you really create that intention mindfully. And then as you're ready, gently open your eyes. And notice that you were inside, that inner sense of being with you, and you've moved back to the external. So these two senses of the inner and the outer have a real value, especially when beginning a yoga practice. Okay. And so we move into some movement now. So you're at the edge of your chair so that you're using your seat bones wisely, a nice foundation. There's some space between you and the chair back. And we'll begin by rounding the back. So you're going to tuck the chin and press that back toward the chair back, rounding. And then we begin. Inhale, sit tall, and then press the chest forward for a flex. Exhale as you round. Inhale, flexing. Exhale, round. Breathing, flexing the spine and round. Inhale, flex. We're working the neck as well. And then round. Good. One more. Flex and round. Now come back to neutral. Sit tall, no flexing, no rounding, just a nice stacked spine. Good. And we're going to do a little movement in a flowing twist while we sit. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right knee. Keep that right hand out because you're going to flow it to the other side, and we're going to touch and touch and touch and touch. Good. Now take your head with you. Touch the opposite knee, touch the knee, touch, touch. One more. Touch the opposite knee and center. So just that little bit of flowing movement to bring twist and blood flow along the spine. Warming up. Nice work. All right. So we are going to do our sitting flow for a little more warming of the spine. So feet are wider. Take the feet a little wider because you're going to do a forward fold between the legs. And we start with an inhale. Bring the arms up, stretch it out. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Now keep the hands down and lift the chin and chest and come up into a nice stretch. And then tuck the chin, move back into a forward bend. Lift all the way up and lengthen and close. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, flow all the way forward. Breathe in as you look out in front of you. Exhale as you look into the floor. Breathe it in as you lengthen all the way up and close. One more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in and look out in front of you. As you exhale, look to the floor. Good. Now bring it all the way up into nice length and then close. Very nice. All right. So with that warming of the spine, we begin to feel that going deeper into being fluid. Fluidity is youth. Fluidity is balance, harmony, health. So we want that warmth and that flow in the body. All right. So I believe that we want to come up to do our standing work. So we're going to start with just a few warm-ups and then go into some standing work using our chair. So come up to standing. Good. And we are going to make sure that your feet are just a little closer together and bend the knees. And we're making some circles with the knees. So we're just going to warm up the joints and then go back the other way. Terrific. Now come up to standing. Take your feet a little wider apart and tailbone circles. You're just going to draw circles with your tailbone. Warming up the hips. Let's go back the other way. Good. And then folding halfway over, we're going to go circles with the upper body. Making those nice circles. And then go back the other way. Nice. And then back to the center. All right, let's do inhale up, then out through the mouth. Ha. We want to warm up those shoulders. Shrug and ha. Release. Inhale, ha. Last one, up and let it all out. Good. Just some circles back. Lifting up and circle back. Nice. And then go back the other direction. So we're going to lift and roll forward. Lift and roll forward. One more. Good. Get that nice work. And then just some circles for the nose, for the neck. So you're going to circle the head, making circles with your nose. Just warming up the neck. We want to get through a little more love and conditioning for success here in the next work we're going to do. Let's go back the other way. Good. And then back to the center. And then we're going to work with the chair to do some of our standing variations of cobra and single leg lift or half locust. So you're going to take your chair. Good. Now, if you need to worry about balance, if you need to secure yourself, you can hold on to the chair. Otherwise, for this first pose, feet are about hip width apart, so look down at your feet. You want a strong foundation, and you're going to bring hands to the front of the thighs. Okay, good. And then this is our standing cobra. So we're going to press the hips forward, stand tall, and squeeze the shoulder blades back toward each other. And there's a little opening in the throat, so we're just lifting the chin a bit. Don't drop the head way back. Now, long, deep breaths here as we create nice squeeze in the back of the body, and we're opening the front. We're in our standing cobra. And then relax everything. Shoulders relax. The legs are less engaged. And then we're going to bend the knees and round the back. Good. Come back up to standing. Second round. Hands on the thighs. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other and lift the chin just a bit. Long, deep breaths. We're creating good patterns of strengthening the back and keeping the front and the collarbone, the chest open. Let's look to your right, back to the center, look over to your left, and back to the center, and relax. And then bend the knees and round the back. A nice little counter stretch. Good. Back up to standing. So the next pose is our single leg lift. It's a half locust variation for standing. So you're going to let the left foot be your foundation. Now, if you have ankle, knee, or hip issues, you're going to do phase 1 of this to really protect your joints. And that's how you let your body know that you're taking care of it. So the chair's there now to make sure you don't have to do this as a balancing pose. So you're going to want to lightly hold on to the chair, step your right toes back, and lift your heart. So you kind of lift up and out. The waist lifts off of the hips and out through the top of the head. Breathe. Now, if that's your edge, you're going to stay right there, especially if you're nurturing those joints in the left leg. If you want more edge, you can lift that right heel up and reach your toes away from you. So you want that leg to stay long and reaching behind you as we create that squeeze and tension in the whole right lower back, hip, buttock, and leg. Now lower back down to 2 feet and bend the knees and round the back. Now that squeeze and soak that we're creating in that right lower body is helping bring blood flow back toward the heart where we can tend to have stagnation or poor circulation. So we really can benefit from doing this pose. Let's do one more on the right. Take the right toes back, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other this time. So you're really getting a full effect of an activated back of the body and lift that right heel up and lengthen out through the toes. Remember, your toes are on the floor if that's better for your left leg. We always want to nurture and honor where our edge is. Now lower, back down to 2 feet. Good work. Take some breaths. Just really let that information integrate into your body systems. So that squeeze and release on the right lower body is teaching the body to shunt blood back up toward the heart to become oxygenated and move back through the body. So we want that good circulation. Let's do the other side. Left toe step back, lift the heart. Now remember, if your right joints anywhere in that right leg is tender, you're going to stay right here. Lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. You're doing excellent work compressing into the left side of the lower back, the hip, the leg. If you want more work, you're going to lift that heel up and lengthen out through the toes. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades toward each other and breathe. And then release. Just round the back again. So counter stretching just gives the body an opposite pattern so you stay in balance. Good job. We're going to do one more round on the left. Take those left toes back, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades back, breathe, and you can stay right there or add that extra edge by lifting the left heel and lengthening out through the toes. The light hold onto the chair is so you don't have to balance. In this pose, we are wanting to focus more on the squeeze that we're getting in the left lower body at this point. And then release back down to 2 feet, bend the knees, round the back. Good, that feels great. All right, so we do a standing pose here for balancing. And so this one is to create more balance, more core strength, along with building bone, okay? So we're going to take the right hand out, the 2 fingers, index and middle finger of the left hand can rest on the chair, and you're going to take the left toes back. Reach out through the fingers and start to lift those toes up off the floor. Now, as you're reaching out in 2 directions through the opposite fingers and toes, get that sense of feeling planted into the right foot. If that's your edge, you're just going to keep working right there. Or you could start to take that left hand out and continue lengthening out. So you're just finding your edge in this pose. A nice balancing pose using the chair if you need it to help you hold that work that you're creating in the core. Let's step back into 2 feet. Feel that benefit of 2 legs supporting you. So we really anchor into a strong foundation and plug it into the hard drive of the brain by consciously feeling 2 feet back on the floor. Okay, let's do the other side. Now the left hand reaches out. The 2 fingers of the right hand is going to rest on the chair back, and we're going to take the right toes back. Now reach out through the left fingers and lift the right toes up off the floor. And you just have those 2 fingers on the chair back so that you can feel steady. As you continue to reach in opposite directions, you create a line of energy that helps you plant deeper into the foot as you reach out. So that left foot is your foundation. Now, if you want more edge, take two hands out and continue reaching out over the chair. Find your edge. When you release, be grateful for two legs. Feel how that left leg relaxes and receives the support of the right foot coming back to the floor. That feels terrific. A strong foundation. All right. So we are nice and warmed up. We've done some nice work. Let's do our wood chopper, and then we're going to go right into our sun salutations. So feet are a little wider than hip width apart, and you hold on to your axe by interlacing your fingers. We've been working toxins out of the body, so we want to release them from the lungs. We're going to inhale, arms up over the head, then out between the mouth. Breathe out as you chop between the legs. Ha! Inhale. Ha! Two more. Ha! Force it out. Last one. Inhale. Ha! And let it out. We release those toxins, which brings that deep lung capacity to bring more oxygen. You release the toxins, oxygen flows in, and we begin to take a deeper nourishment into the body with what we're doing, which is now going to include creating more heat in our sun salutations. So you're going to turn your chair around now, and we're going to use the chair seat. So you want to make sure that that chair is secure so you're not going to slide. You're going to be safe. And stand about 10 to 12 inches in front of that chair. Bring palms together in front of the heart. We're going to reach up and stretch. So you want a nice long stretch. Breathing in, breathe it out as you fold forward, hands to the chair seat. Step the right foot back and press the heel down. So we're mindfully moving into a nice hamstring stretch here on the right. We just want to breathe and feel what we're opening our first round. Breathe into that nice work in the calf, in the hamstring. Keep the right heel pressing down and step the left foot back as well. And with two heels down, press the tailbone back to your edge. If you're feeling a hamstring stretch, you're doing it right. So if you don't press back very far, it's okay if you're getting that length in the back of the body. Breathe. Now the opposite stretch is the upward facing dog. So you kind of roll up onto your toes, your heels come off the floor, and we're going to bring chest through the arms. If you're learning to build upper body strength, this is a good edge, just coming into strength in the hands, in the arms. If you can bring your chest through your arms, you're going to drop the hips a bit. It brings a little more work in the spine. Then press back to your downward dog again. Heels down, pressing the tailbone back. Breathe. Step the right foot forward and just let that left heel continue to plant into the floor. Just feel that length on the left side now. Good work. And then step the left foot forward. Lift all the way up and stretch. And fold forward again. We're going to go opposite. Left foot steps back first. Press the heel down and breathe. Keep that heel down and take the right foot back. And with two heels down, press back into your downward facing dog. Now, rock onto the toes a bit. Bring the chest through the arms into the up dog. The first round is very mindful on both sides. Press back to the down dog. We want to feel the benefit of what we're opening. Left foot steps forward, right foot, lift all the way up and stretch, and close. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to flow a little faster. But that mindful first round is really a gift you're giving yourself. Breathe, feel what's opening, give the body time to acclimate, and now we flow for more heat. Let's inhale up, exhale, fold forward, right foot steps back, and left foot, downward dog, upward facing dog, downward dog, Now right foot steps forward and left. Lift all the way up and stretch. Fold forward again. We're not done yet. We're going to step left foot back and right. Downward dog. Upward facing dog. Back to your down dog. Now left foot steps forward and right foot. Lift all the way up and stretch. And close. Good. So you're in that wonderful heat building phase in your sun salutations. We're going to do one more round and we're going to add the knee to nose and lifting the heel and the chin. So when you're back in your down dog, you're going to bring knee to nose, lift the heel and the chin, knee to the elbow and lift, and knee to the opposite elbow and lift. Okay? So let's start in front of the chair and we'll put that all together. Palms in front of the heart. Inhale, stretch up, and then fold forward. Keep that breath going. Right foot steps back and left foot. Down dog, up dog, downward dog. Now, right knee to nose, lift the heel and the chin. Right knee to right elbow, lift and lengthen. Right knee to left elbow, and lift and lengthen. And step the right foot forward and the left. Lift all the way up. And then stretch, hang forward again. Step that left foot back and the right. Downward dog, upward dog, back to your downward dog. Left knee to nose. Lift the heel and the chin. Left knee to left elbow and lengthen. Left knee to right elbow and lengthen. Step the left foot forward and the right foot. Reach all the way up and stretch and close. Good. Take long, deep breaths into a body that has been energized and fueled with length, with blood flow, with bringing heat into all those muscles. Good job. Okay. So let's work on half moon to goddess pose. Okay. So we're going to stand with feet pointing forward, about hip width apart, bring palms together in front of the heart. Okay. And then we're going to circle around. Inhale, arms up along the ears. Exhale, over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch. Feel that nice work. Back to the center. Step over to the right. And now bend those knees. So we come into the goddess. Now you're imagining that invisible chair behind you. So if you have just a little bit of a bend in the knees, you're doing good work. If you want more work in a squat, you're just going to go deeper. But listen and honor your knees. Listen to your edge. 5-pointed star. Take the arms out in the T. Now we're going to take the feet a little wider and turn the feet to the right and move right into our warrior. So now the feet are turned to the right, bend the right knee, arms in a T, and we're going to look out over the right fingertips. Breathe. I am the warrior, creating the strength and stamina to meet my goals. Now dip back into dancing warrior. Turn the palm, arch. Good work. Now back to your warrior pose. Good. Lower the arms. We're going to turn to the right. Sink down into those legs again. So you want a strong stance and then take the arms out or up. So you're just going to work at your edge, celebrate the victory of meeting life's challenges with success. And we're going to do one more. We're going to lower the arms, straighten out that front knee, and bring your hands to your low back. Press into the back heel and come into teepee pose. So more leg strengthening. Getting grounded. Breathe. Press into your feet. Come back up to standing. Good. Turn the feet back to the front. Then we're going to step legs back together. Arms alongside the ears, half moon to the left. and back to the center. Half moon to the other side, getting that side stretch and center. Now step the feet out and come back into your goddess pose. And remember, a little bend is still good work. Sitting down toward that invisible chair if your knees and the strength of the legs agrees with you. Good. 5-pointed star, straightening the arms and the legs. And then we're going to turn the feet to the left. So that left foot is turned a bit, the right foot's turned a bit to the left and the left foot's turned all the way. Bend the knee. And we look out over the left fingertips. Now the heart is lifted. We're reaching through the fingertips. I am the warrior, creating the strength and stamina to meet my goals. Dip back into dancing warrior. Keep the breath steady. Breathe. Turn the palm. Arch. Back to the warrior pose. Good. Lower the arms. We're going to turn to the left. Anchor back into the lower body. That right heel should be planted. Take the arms out or up. Lift the heart. Celebrate the victory of meeting life's challenges with success. Lower the arms. Hands on the lower back. Straighten that front leg. So 2 legs straightened. And then we come halfway over. So you're just going to create that nice work to have the legs holding the body. Both feet planted. Breathe. Lift back up to standing. Good. Turn the feet back to the front. 5-pointed star. Now, feet back to the center. Last round. Half moon to the right. Inhale. Breathe it out as you do the half moon to the other side. And center. And circle the arms all the way around back to the heart. Good work. And just feeling again a sense of being grounded in your body and the good feeling of having movement create heat and blood flow where it needs to go. Good. The breath is also complementing the work you're doing. So feel the quality of your breath here. Nice. Okay. We're going to still work on some balancing. So well, how about if we work on flamingo today to start? Let's take the right foot is going to be your platform. Bring your left toes to the floor and lift the heart. Now strike your pose. The arms are going wherever you need them to go. If your left toes are on the floor and you're lifting your heart, you're actually planting deeper into the foot you're standing on. And that is how you create groundedness and strength in the leg that you're standing on. As you feel more planted, as that strength builds over time, you can lift the left knee up. Those toes come up off of the floor, whether they just hover or you bring them higher. Good. Find that edge. And 2 feet back on the floor and feel that sense of a strong foundation, 2 legs, strong and steady. Let's do the other side. Right toes come to the floor and the left foot is now your foundation. Strike a pose and lift the heart. That lifting plants you deeper into the left foot, activating the left leg. And if you want more edge, you're lifting those toes off the floor. Just hover them near the floor or take that knee up higher. And then lower the arms. Feel 2 feet planted back on the floor, steady and strong. Good. All right. So let's take the feet a little wider. And we're going to do our breath of joy. So 3 sniffs in through the nostrils, then out through the mouth. Breathe in 3 times. Out through the mouth. We let it all go. We're oxygenating the blood. We're going to bring arms in for aerobics with this. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Breathe in, and out. Two more, in, out. Last one, breathe in, and out. Great. Fueling the body with that oxygen it needs. We were all opened up and the blood flow is flowing where it needs to go. So you're really nourishing all of those muscle groups, all of the cellular level of the body with fresh oxygenated blood. All right. So now we're going to come back to sitting in a chair. I'll grab this chair. Good. And we're going into our sitting twist. Okay. So for sitting twist, we always do that to enable us to really get the most out of that heat we created by continuing to go deeper into the nerve endings along the spine and to massage the organs. So let's go into a twist to the right. You're going to turn to the right. Good. Always sit tall. And then you're going to wind up by holding onto the chair back, rotating to the right, tall spine. Relax the shoulders. If your shoulders are shrugged, drop them down and breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths, massaging the liver and the gallbladder here on the right. And then just return to your lap. So as you gently unwind, just stay sitting to the right, but bring your hands to your thighs. Resting your hands on your lap. Just continue to breathe and receive the benefits of that twist. So in all the yoga poses, the benefits, the effects of the pose is still happening in the body. Good. Let's do one more. So we're going to rotate around. Lift the heart, relax the shoulders, and breathe. Liver and gallbladder getting that wonderful toning and purification as we compress the organs and the twists. And then the gentle release, just coming back around to the lap and continue to rest. Great. And then walking back around. So you're going to come to the center of your chair and then walk around to the left side. Good. So you want to be toward the edge enough so that your feet are planted. Sit tall. Wind up to the left, holding on to the chair back. Relax the shoulders. Long, slow, deep breaths now. Massaging spleen, pancreas, and digestive system. We're massaging the organs here on the left, stimulating the spine, and then unwind, just resting back to your lap with your hands. Continue to receive the twist. Breathe, nice, slow, deep breaths. Winding up one more time. Wind up to the left, lift the heart, relax the shoulders, and breathe. Sending a little love to all the organs on the left. Bringing in blood flow, releasing toxins and stagnant energy that can be resting right in the organs. We let go as we breathe, and then we relax back to neutral, unwind. Keep receiving that twist into your body. And then walk the feet around. so that you come to the front of your chair. How are you all doing? I hope you're well and that you're feeling the benefits of this powerful work that you're creating. So we're going to go a deeper twist today. We're actually going to bring palms together and lift the elbows and press those hands toward into each other. And then what we do is bring the left elbow to the right knee or thigh and look out to the right. Long, deep breaths. You're still massaging the organs and we're also working the spine. Inhale back to the center. And then we're going to take the right elbow to the left thigh or knee and look out to the left and breathe. And then back to the center. Good. And so now we'll flow with it. We're going to use the breath to help guide us in the flowing twist here. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow to right leg. Inhale, back to the center, and then the full exhale as you turn to the left. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And then inhale back to the center and relax. Great. Okay, so let's do our feet a little wider, go into a little wider stance, bring elbows to the thighs. Now, if this is your edge, you can still plant down into the seat, reach through the top of your head. It's just a little bit of accentuating length into the spine. If it feels okay for you to hang forward between the legs, you're going to take the upper body and just hang forward. Relax the neck, soften the shoulders, long, deep breaths. Keep the breath steady. And then gently roll back up, stacking the head up last. Just bring yourself back into a tall sitting position. Good. All right. So now is the time to sit back in your chair. So you can use the chair back now. You're going to scoot back a bit, rest into the support of the chair seat and the chair back, and just bring your hands resting on the lap into some guided relaxation. We just want to study how the body feels as we continue to let go. And part of this is letting the wisdom of gravity now come into the body. So we want the body to feel heavy. Let yourself surrender into the chair so that you can let go of anywhere that you might be holding into any tension. And go back into activating the breath. So follow that breath, taking it into the body on the inhale and moving inward. And then on the exhalation, making more space inside. So that the next cycle in, you go deeper into your own inner space, that place where you meet you. And on the exhalation, you clear out anything that you can let go of. And as you continue to breathe now, nice, long, slow, deep breaths, relax the muscles of the face without expression. And feel and sense now the soles of the feet resting and softening, arches relaxed, heels and toes softening. And now relaxation in the ankles, which are resting. After that great work, we give the ankles, shins, and calves permission to soften and relax. Completely relaxing now the knees, muscles around the kneecaps softening, fronts of the thighs resting and softening, and the backs of the thighs releasing. Awake and aware of relaxation now, settling into the hips and buttocks as you settle into support of the chair. And that release helps now to soften the lower back. Sensing and melting any tension or patterns of holding in the lower back, middle and upper back now softening and relaxing. Bringing a sense of relaxation now to hover at the crown of the head and allow this gathering relaxation to flow over the scalp, smoothing the forehead, temples softening, the jaw releasing, relaxing fully now the tongue. And sensing now the back of the neck softening, sides of the neck relaxed, and allow those shoulders to soften a little more away from the ears. And the shoulder blades now relaxing. And sensing the arms heavy, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the wrists, palms releasing, fingers and thumbs relaxed. Relaxing now the heart. Allow the envelope of the skin to become more elastic. And with that next each breath in, draw relaxation right up through the nostrils into the brain. Saturating the brain with relaxation, cooling and clearing the thoughts, grounding the emotions. I'm sensing the whole body now relaxed. The whole body from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, the whole body relaxed. And then rest your attention in that deepest point of relaxation, wherever you feel most relaxed. Find it. Breathe into the impressions and sensations of deep relaxation so that you receive it into the hard drive of the brain, where it can really translate to every cell the information of relaxation, recovery, harmony, and balance. And keeping the right palm turned down, bring the left palm up on the left thigh. It's a symbol of receiving the benefits of your work and then plugging those benefits right into your own well-being with the right hand. Receiving now the benefits of your own health and well-being. And then bringing palms together in front of the heart in prayer pose now, honoring the peace and calm, harmony, strength, and wisdom within you. May the merit of this practice benefit your own well-being and the well-being of those around you. Peace, peace, and only peace. Gently open your eyes. Namaste. I hope that you're feeling how being in the flow in the body brings great wisdom and benefit, and that you carry it with you into the rest of your day. So be well, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for joining me.